Rodgers was born on December 2nd, 1983, in Chico, California, the son of Darla Lee, née Pittman, and Edward Wesley Rodgers. His father is a Texas-born chiropractor who played football as an offensive lineman for the Chico State Wildcats from 1973 to 1976. Rodgers is of English, Irish, and German ancestry. The family moved to Ukiah, California, where he attended Oak Manor Elementary School. Edward Rodgers tossed a football with his sons Luke and Taya, Aaron and Jordan Rodgers, and told them not to drink and not to party in college, or they would limit themselves in sports, like he did. Aaron took this advice to heart. At the age of 10, he was featured on the front page of the Ukiah Daily Journal for his top performance at a local basketball free throw competition. Later, the family moved to Beaverton, Oregon, where Rodgers attended Vose Elementary School and Whitford Middle School, and played baseball in the Raleigh Hills Little League at shortstop, center field, and pitcher. College career. Despite his impressive high school record, Rodgers attracted little interest from Division I programs. In a 2011 interview with E60, he attributed the relative lack of attention in the recruiting process to his unimposing physical stature. As a high school player at 5 feet 10 inches, 1.78 meters, and 165 pounds, 75 kilograms, Rodgers wanted to attend Florida State and play under head coach Bobby Bowden, but was rejected. He was only offered an opportunity to compete for a scholarship as a walk-on from University of Illinois. He declined the invitation and considered quitting football to play baseball instead, or giving up entirely on the idea of playing in professional sports and attending law school after completing his undergraduate degree. 2011 Thirst WVP. Because of the 2011 NFL lockout, the Packers and Rodgers did not schedule unofficial off-season workouts, despite many teams doing so. Rodgers and the Packers quickly quelled any concerns over their readiness by defeating the Saints, who had scheduled off-season workouts, 42-34. He had 312 passing yards and 3 touchdowns to earn NFC Offensive Player of the Week. After the game, Rodgers said in the press conference, "I was going to ask myself, what would have happened if we had off-season workouts? I mean, could we have started any faster and scored more points tonight?" Rodgers and the Packers started off the 2012 season with a 30-22 loss to the 49ers. With the loss, Rodgers lost his bet with the music group Boyz II Men and had to wear an Alex Smith jersey during the next week of practice. Had the Packers won the game, Boyz II Men would have sung the national anthem during their next home game at Lambeau. 2014 Second WVP. The Packers' 2014 regular season debut came against the defending Super Bowl champion Seahawks, a game in which they would go on to lose 36-16. In Week 2, the team began the game with a 21-3 deficit against the Jets, but came back and won 31-24. The 18-point comeback marked the biggest comeback in Rodgers' career. 2020, third WVP. Prior to a Week 5 bye, Rodgers helped lead the Packers to a 4-game winning streak to start the 2020 season. That winning streak would end in Week 6 against the Buccaneers, in which Rodgers threw for 160 yards and 2 interceptions, including a pick six, the third of his professional career, during the 38-10 loss. After a 3-2 stretch for the team, Rodgers threw for 211 yards and 4 touchdowns in a 41-25 victory over the Bears in Week 12. During the game, he became the 11th player in NFL history to eclipse 50,000 career passing yards, achieving the milestone on a 39-yard touchdown pass to tight end Robert Tonyan midway through the third quarter. 2021, fourth WVP. Rodgers' 2021 season had a rough start as he completed 15 of 28 passes for 133 yards and 2 interceptions as Green Bay lost 38-3 to the Saints at TIAA Bank Field. He was pulled in the fourth quarter for Jordan Love as his chance of a comeback was all but eliminated. However, Rodgers and the Packers recovered, going on a 7-game winning streak following the loss to New Orleans. Following a positive test for COVID-19, Rodgers was placed on the COVID-19 reserve list on November 3rd. He missed 10 days per the league's COVID-19 policies for unvaccinated players, including a game against the Chiefs. 2024 season. After playing just 4 offensive snaps in his first season with the Jets due to an Achilles injury, Rodgers made his return on Monday Night Football in Week 1 to kick off the 2024 campaign. In his highly anticipated return, Rodgers completed 13 of 21 passes for 167 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception in a 32-19 loss to the defending NFC champion, San Francisco 49ers. In the Jets' home opener against the New England Patriots, Rodgers completed 27 of 35 passes for 281 yards and 2 touchdowns as the Jets cruised to a 24-3 victory. In Week 5 in London, Rodgers became the 9th quarterback in NFL history to reach 60,000 passing yards, but tied his career high with 3 interceptions, including a game-sealing pick with under a minute left as the Jets lost 23-17 to the Vikings.